All right, let's get it started. Today, we're going to talk about why money is important. Now, I know that many of you who watch this channel, you get why money's important, but there's a group of folks out there that think that money isn't important. The only reason that you would get money is so you can get women. No other reason than that. And I read this post. It started off with two posts on Facebook. Before we get into all that, this is Glendon Cameron, your hustling godfather. What we do here is we teach people how to make money, how to escape the matrix, how to get together and turn their pennies to nickels, turn their nickels to dimes, turn their dimes to quarters, turn their quarters to dollars, and turn their dollars to $100 bills. That's what we do here. So if you're coming on this channel and you have a mindset that you don't want to work, you don't want to build a business, you don't want to side hustle, this more than likely isn't a channel for you. And I'm making that declaration today and I'm going on to it because I'm down for the real people. I'm down for folks who really want to facilitate change in their life because there's some crazy stuff that's going on out there and we're going to talk about it. So with that, we're going to get into a few things. Below this video are a ton of courses to help you make additional money. There's a big boy course for $2,600, which gives you this and a year of money, income, and profit. Or if your money is funny, you only can get a few courses. Go below the video. And between $29.99 up to $150, you can get many courses that if you apply the courses, if you get into the work, you will be making more money than the course cost you in mere days or a few months. Great deal. Great deal. All right, so let's get into this. Also, be sure to go into the video and get on my email list because YouTube's a hater. They're not going to send you notifications that this heat is going on. They're not. And today, I'm a little cranky. It's the cranky hustler. It's the cranky hustler. You may get to see the real crankiness in full effect because what started this, I was going to do another live stream today, but what started this was on Facebook, there was a picture of either Nicole Murphy or Halle Berry, one of them. And the text under it was, would you take $3,000 or forego that $3,000 to spend one night with this chick? And I was stunned. I shouldn't have been. But there was many men that was like, forget the $3,000. Let's get some Halle or Nicole. I don't know who she is. The thirst monsters were ridiculous. You know what $3,000 is? It's I hold my pink pen. $3,000 is an emergency fund. $3,000 is inventory for eBay, Amazon. $3,000 can start a business easily. You can turn that $3,000 to $25,000. So you could waste 25 grand trying to some chick. I was totally disgusted. I was so disgusted. I'm going to show you what I put on my Facebook page. Give me a second. This is how disgusted I was. I put this up here. Let's go here. If you think fucking Halle Berry, Nicole Murphy is worth foregoing $3,000, unfriend me now. We need to put money before P every day. And I just put that up there, right? A lot of people agreed. Then we had this low expectation having person. Forget the money. Life is way more important than money. Not chasing money, enjoying life if I'm broke or not. Trying to impress other N-words I'm broke. And oh, he's come back. I'll handle him later because I told him, you're beyond stupid. How are you going to enjoy life broke? Wait until you get older. Let's see how you feel about money. It's hard to buy medication with experiences. And this will be one of those stupid things. I'll get him later. But right now I'm going to talk to y'all. What about having some money so you can take care of yourself? Where don't you want to live in a nice house for yourself? Don't you want to drive a nice car for yourself? Don't you want to have money in the bank for yourself? What is this other people stuff? I'm scratching my head. I'm like, whoa, wait. All right, here it is. It's 2019. Everybody need money. We live in the United States of America, which is a corporation. To be an American is to be corporate. The only people who can vote back in the day were landowners. If you didn't own land, your vote didn't count. Pretty much the same way. Corporations, special interests, NRA, that's who's running the country, not you. So if you don't have money, it's hard out here. And dude, I'm just sitting here like, hold on. I need a swig of my carbonated water. I was befuddled at that thought process. I don't want to have any more money because I ain't trying to impress anybody. I'm going to tell you a dirty story. It was very dirty. August 2011, my book was rolling. I was making money hand over fist. I was essentially retired. I would do 1 or 2 videos a week on YouTube. That was it. I had a goal. I wanted to see if I could have sex with 30 women in 1 month. I told you, it's dirty. It's very dirty. Now, I had some parameters put in there. I'm not going to take them out. I'm not going to spend any money. No prostitutes or escorts or none of that. And I've never actually done any of that anyway. Because at this point, my Craigslist protocols were working very well. So the goal was to have 30 women come to me, because I had perfected my goal to the point I didn't even go to their house. They had to come to me and see if I can do it in 30 days. 30 women, 30 days. I was unsuccessful. I only got to 27. You know why I got to 27? You know why I tapped out? I was tired. Have you ever come so much that nothing else comes out? I was weak. My cheeks were sore from pumping. I couldn't do it. I simply couldn't finish up. I was done. I learned so much about myself. I learned a lot about women too, but we'll talk about me. I learned that your eyes are often bigger than your stomach. I also learned that the average man does not have that sex with that many women in 2 to 5 years, let alone 1 month. Also learned that. You don't believe me? Google it. Go to the Google machine and put in average partners for the average man and woman. What I learned was it was better to have it and not use it or want it than to not have it and can't get it. One of the reasons that so many men are so thirsty that they would say something as ridiculous as, I would choose to have sex with Halle Berry over having $3,000, is because the average man does not get the women that he wants. During that August, I got the women I wanted consistently. things begin to change. My criteria begin to change. She was pretty, so what? What did she have to offer? Was she funny? Was she a good person? All this stuff emerged after all of this trim. I've learned that many hot women are assholes. They look good, the sex is good, but other than that, they're an asshole. They ain't really good for nothing else. Why am I telling you this? I want you guys to get so much money that it doesn't matter. I don't want you thinking, oh, well, if I get some money, this is to impress other people. Look how I dress. I got the Wizard of Oz dabbing on my shirt. I got this. Now this is cool. The 25th ID hat. I found these online. I love these. Several people have stopped me today because of this. I really don't dress to impress. The house and the cars I show because that helps my business. Just facts. But most of the time I dress like a bum. It ain't the money to flex or the floss. You know what? I'll go here. I am spending about 600 to 700 bucks a month on supplements. Like, I don't really drink a lot. I hate the taste of regular water, so I drink this stuff. I buy my antioxidants. I buy my ginkgo biloba. I buy my green tea. I've been doing this for years. I don't think I've ever talked about it, but I spend $500 to $800 a month for my supplements. I spend a lot of money on quality food. I spend money for, like, when dude disrespected me in Lifetime Gym, I said, I'm out. And I went home and I got on the computer and I ordered my own gym equipment. I got a gym downstairs. I got a full-fledged gym downstairs. So this whole notion that money to impress people, what about money so you can make your life easier? How about that? What about getting money? Because this whole notion of I'm going to enjoy myself broken. Once again, if every day you wake up, you should be feeling good. But you can do better. I don't subscribe to the struggle mindset. I don't subscribe to the poverty mindset. I don't subscribe to the hotel community mindset. I just don't. I'm not going to say they're wrong. I just don't subscribe to them. I subscribe to the capitalist of the United States of America mindset. He who has the goal makes the rules. Look at this stuff that's going on with Trump. Whoever has the goal is making these rules. Unless the Democrats come up with somebody outstanding, he going to get reelected. Because the powers that be have said this is what we want. Unless something happens in the next 18 months where the powers say, no, this ain't what we want, he will be reelected. Because they have the gold. They have the money. Do you understand? There's like 3,000, about 5,000 people on this planet who can have their own private military. I'm talking about with aircraft carriers, their own private aircraft, their own military, guns, nukes, private military, private islands, private fort, private air fleet. What are you going to do? What are you going to do to this guy who's got his private army and he breaks the law? You going to go arrest him? How are you going to do that? He got an army. Unless you're going to nuke wherever he is, you can't get to him. The cost of trying to get this guy is too high. This is who's running the planet right now. Oh, because they have money. Money matters. Money matters greatly. And if you're not on the path to getting more money in your life, you just need to unsubscribe from this channel. Because that's what I'm going to talk about. I talked about it last year. I talked about it before. I talked about it yesterday. I'm going to talk about it today. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. I'm going to talk about it next month, next year, next decade. You need to get some money in your life. I have never seen so many trifling, low expectation having people in my life. I don't want no money. That's too hard. I ain't trying to get no money. I ain't trying to impress nobody. I'm just trying to look bad, dress cheap, and get some easy trim. I don't want to work for nothing because I'm going to tear this fool, this clown, a new one when I have time. Because I've learned how to debate folks on Facebook. Don't hit them back immediately. Wait a day or two, then toast them up. Then they respond. Wait another day or two and toast them up. Because, oh, and someone put 27. You know how I had the ability? And also, let me go ahead and hip you to something. You could be, as Ron will say, a select male where women just throw themselves at you, right? You could be that guy. You still can't hit 27. You know what? You don't have enough time. You go to your job, you go to the gym. Only time you can do it is on the weekends. If you have a serious job, you can't be, going to work because you've been up messing with some chick at 3 o'clock in the morning, didn't have to go to work at 7, all hungover. No. This is how people get fired. So you don't have the time to get this many. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good your dang-a-lang is and how good your thing is. You simply don't have the time, which goes back to my point why you need some money. I did the storage auction thing. I acquired this intellectual capital, was able to write this book. This book took off, which gave me 3 years to do whatever I wanted to do, including knock down 27 women in 1 month. Because I had the time, because I had the money. There are guys out there, you look better than me. Your thing bigger than mine. You ain't gonna never enjoy what I did because you don't have the money. Think about that. You look good, your teeth all straight and white. You got 6-pack, but you only make $50K a year. You can't miss a day of work unless it's PTO. You know how many days of work I've missed? Thousands. I don't get no PTO. I don't get no paid time off when I take a day off. Oh, wait a minute. I put the business together so when I'm out here, money is still going into my PayPal account. Money is still going into my Stripe account. Money is still going into my Cash App. Money is still coming to me because I built a system. You need money. I'm preaching here. This ain't about flexing. We need to get some money. Black people. I don't really care if I see a white guy's like, I'm just out here trying to find myself. I'm going to take a few years off. I'm going to remove myself from the back. Fine, you go ahead. But if you are black and you got that attitude and you don't have no family legacy of your grandfather who left you a trust fund so you can play around for the rest of your life and still have money, you need to start a business. You need to get up in the rarefied air. I was driving around the neighborhood today because I was going to get breakfast. And I need to put the GoPro on my car as I go get breakfast and see what I drive down every day, what I look at every day. I drive past mansions every day. Not just big houses, mansions, compounds. One dude got his own lake. We need to get some money. We need to get some money. If you ain't trying to get money, you ain't trying to get life. I am amazed at the shiftlessness, the sorriness of so many young men today. I ain't trying to get no money. I'm not trying to build nothing. I'm not trying to accomplish nothing. But I want the best big booty Betty to come lay up with me up in my hut in the jungle. Because I don't have no money to afford a real place. I want to drive Big Betty Booty's car because I don't have no money to have my own car. Grow. I'm just seeing this mindset. And you know what's funny? Someone sent me a picture of the young black conservatives. And everybody was suited and booted and they had conservative hairstyles. You know what the young black conservatives look like? That's what all black folks used to look like. That's what every go back to the Soul Train and look at what those young people with their beautiful bodies and those beautiful spirits, they were slim and trim. I don't know what's going on today. I don't like it, and I am going to try to get rid of whatever it is that's drawing these people to me. Because if I'm going to talk trash, I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to talk about you like you're a redhead stepchild. Because you ain't trying to get no money. You dead to me. I don't need none. Just stay away. Stay over there. Because that's a disease that I don't want to inherit. I'm not trying to get any money. I'm broke. I'm trying to enjoy my life. Aimless, low expectations, shiftless, layabout, a Sally, that's an old antiquated term, just sorry. You got folks who are on boats right now. You got folks crawling across the desert to get here so they can go to work so they can get some money. Mm, 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 mm. I'm feeling some kind of way here. I am feeling some kind of way. I am really upset. I am really upset because I was just like, I saw those comments like, yeah, when you post a comment like that, you know what you say in the world? I can't get the kind of women I want. That's what you're saying. Because if you're getting the women you want, because like, I put up a video on the new channel, and for those of you who know where it is, I got some nice juicy receipts up at the front of that video for you. Let me read these comments. I just can't believe how sorry some of these dudes are. What's up, Freddie O? The Upstart Development. I know, Romero, it's hard to buy stuff without money. What's up, Mindsets with Mark Scott? I like that name. Anthony Johnson just spent $7 on various packs of vintage playing cards, looking to make 150 or more. That's what you do. I know. What's up, Crep Junkie? What's up, Ben the Bartender? Ben the Bartender, down payment on a distressed property or in certain areas on a tax certificate, that's a whole property. What's up, Erica? Thanks for the $10 super chat. Heading to the gym with my personal trainer. But damn, I know. These folks rather have sex all day in a busted, roach-filled, one-bedroom apartment than making money for a better life. It's true. It's very disturbing. I know, Crep. Mindsets with Mark. It ain't even a little head. It ain't even a little. No, it's deeper than that, y'all. Okay, the whole time I've had a business, I have been very active with women. I did not start a business and not mess with women. I did both at the same time. I was thinking 27, 30. I mean, that was little head thinking all day long. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna knock down 27. I'm gonna knock down 30 women this month. Little head thinking all the time. But I never let my proclivities get in the way of me making money. I had one chick who did an Amber Rose to me. She was so used to dudes falling down. And one night, like I said, I don't know if y'all know this, but Friday nights was prep night for the upscale garage sale, so I didn't go out. If I was dating this like Friday night, I can't go out. I got to be ready. I got to be fresh. I had to get up early. So I did not go out on Friday. Maybe to dinner. If it was a girlfriend, I'd go over and, tap that. But like being up late night at club, no. And I remember she used to call herself, I'll tell the story. I'm going to tell the full story on another channel. But this chick called herself Premium Pussy. She said, you going to turn down this premium pussy to go make some money. And I said, yes, indeedy, yes, indeedy. Click, and she hung up on me. Yep. I got booted from the premium pussy reservation because I wanted to make some money. And I mean, she was bad. I ain't gonna lie, she was bad. But I was like, I got up the next day. That was one of the best Saturdays we ever had. Went after the sale, got some more stuff, loaded up for Sunday. Sunday was an excellent day. We came out of that weekend. That was probably one of our first $100,000 weeks. And I didn't forget about it. I'm not gonna tell you that. Oh, I forgot about her. I met someone bad. Or no, no. I was like, ugh. But I am never gonna put that before money. Never, ever, ever. Right. So some months go by, and I get a text. Hey, and it's her, and I'm like, I ain't gonna answer this because I had reached a point where I was like, I can't do that with you, right? We just can't do that. So I didn't answer it for a few days, and I got back to her. And I was like, hey, how you doing? She's like, I want to meet. Let's go to dinner or something and talk. I was like, I don't know about that. And she said, what do you mean? It's like, look, you cute. You gorgeous. I am not even going to discredit her and say, no. She probably top 5 chicks I've ever had the privilege of sticking my penis in. Probably top 5. Maybe top 3. And I was like, I like you, but I don't like your behavior. I am always going to put making money before you. And for you, that's a problem. So I don't really see the point in us going out, hanging out, and anything, because I didn't want to get sucked back in because not only was she pretty, but it was good. Because she used to moan and meow like a little kitten and stuff. It was like, oh. And she's like, and she said these words. She's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, what do you mean you sorry? She's like, I've been thinking. And I was still rugged. I was like, so you've been out fucking other dudes and they ain't like me, huh? She said, essentially, there's just something about you. Well, put it this way. If we start hanging out again, you cannot be messing around with my money. You cannot even suggest it. She's okay. I was like, so gentlemen, never put that before your money. Never, ever, ever do that. Because I thought she was gone. And I was sad. I was like, ugh! I was doing all that stuff y'all do because it was like, dang. And I told my partner, I was like, she just laughed at me. Because when my partner and her sister saw her, they thought she was a stripper. And it's like, no, she's not a stripper. She's an engineer. Get out of here. She really was an engineer. And my partner was like, she called herself premium pussy. She got on the phone. She's like, he did it again. But she came back, man. She came back. It was months, but she came back. Josh Barr, keep hustling and hustling will keep you. Absolutely. Just my luck, what's up? All right, Rodney Johnson. Melvin Thomas, purse first, yes. Ben Bartender, man, these expectations so low that ants are walking over these expectations. What's up, Black Caesar? Rock and Roll Dina. Lost. Where do you think I got all these pictures for? I got a lot of pictures I can't share because some of these folks are married. What's up, A Rush? The DSLR Chronicles. Hey, Coach, what else do you have similar to asking for the money? Just finished the course and plan to go through it at least 10 times. It was good. Thank you. That's it. Most of the other stuff is going to be inbound marketing. I don't really do salesman stuff anymore. I just put up content and people find it, and that's how I get business. Anthony Johnson, me neither sweatsuits and clean sneakers, but pockets always right. Hair be nappy, just throw a Browns hat on. That is wild, man. That is wild. Buy me like me, what's up? Ben the bartender found some free money on the ground yesterday. a bro heel dresser. Okay, all right, all right, all right. That's why they go to the Thailands and Brazilians hoping to catch up. Oh, I, you know what? I don't really care about this stream because I'm about to do something. Hold on a second. Someone said Brazil, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I may have to take this down. I might have to take this down, but I don't care. I'm just in that kind of mood. So window, select window. Which one? Not that one. I think it's preview. Yeah. All right. Well, okay. I'm just in this kind of mood right here. I am just in this kind of mood. All right. Let's see. All right. That's what's on the other channel. That's Brazilian. She was born in Brazil. And that's kind of why I'm not like all hot on Haley. And all that's real. No fake titties there. Yeah, that's what you get on the other channel. And wait till I get the dark side going. I am so happy about that. Y'all just don't know. My hat's falling all over the place. All right. This one may come down. I mean, Michael D. Eric, you be on point. I've seen like this with a lot of women here. Eat sense, thank you. I hate when many black folks talk about don't worry about the money. Yeah, that's just crazy. This not worrying about the money stuff. You should worry about the money. You should be concerned about the money. You should be trying to get some money out here. Everybody should be trying to get some money out here. Mikey Darko, you can't access America without money. Pretty much. America's a corporation. To be an American, you must be corporate. Creb Junkie, thanks for the $10. Eric Williams, the expectations are beyond low. One of the things, because I'm actually working on it, this is going to be a video on the other channel, and I'm getting into how did we get here. I grew up with a neighborhood full of men. What happened? And I'm going to, of course, go through that. Tinker Garage, hey Glenn, just finished your YouTube tax course and mind blown. Got your 5 checking accounts before it was gone. Now saving some money to get some more knowledge. Thank you, Tinker Garage. Appreciate that. Betty gonna need some toilet paper, man. I don't understand. Can y'all help me understand what is it with these folks and these low expectations? What's up, Zola? Speaking of hustle, how did you arrive at the number 60,000 for the amount the girl must make before you consider them getting to next to them? Uh, it's more than average income. It's more money than the average person makes. 60K is you've done minimum stuff. You've either gone to trade school or college, and you can manage to keep a job and you live alone. That's something else too. I don't date women with roommates. That made no sense to me. It's like because this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna come to your place, and that's really what happened with some people who did not have the best home life. They would come to my place. I remember one time I brought this girl to my place, and she started nesting immediately, and she said these words 5 minutes after being in my house. Oh, we can have an apartment. We? Who is we? There ain't no we paying the mortgage. It is me, not we. Who is this we? They will start doing that in a heartbeat. So, what is CPA marketing? What I don't know. What is CPA marketing? If you can't find a new channel, that means that you were not on the Disruptive Mail email list. Sorry. I'm not going to talk about this on this channel for at least 6 months, if ever. Uber Eats. What's up, Al Gordon? 87 octane. All right, Shirley. Hey there. I'm new to you on YouTube and I'm enjoying your content. Love the mindset motivation. Welcome, Shirley. What's up? I am powerful. All right. What's up, Al Gordon? Welcome to the dark side. Toxic masculinity. Quentin Jackson, don't worry about the money, baby. Says every church member that I know. What's up, Otto? Yeah, Koran is gone because see, this is now he must have been on the disruptive male list, and I will probably get rid of him because he's gonna start hating. Because he came here to start some stuff, and this is precisely why I'm not gonna put this channel, put that channel on this channel. I'm not gonna link it up. I even have another name, precisely because of that crap. I just showed you one of the things, and he said that's weak. He said that's weak. And that's the kind of stuff I put up there. And when we get to the dark side, it's going to even get greater. They ain't weak. See, and we're going to get into this too. And this gets into the money thing. All right. I like white girls. Dude, I said it. See, I'm a successful black man, and all I'm supposed to have of me is a sister. I will tell you, my first girlfriend in life was a white girl, a redhead named Becky Gross with a bubble butt. I have never, ever been a cultural loyalist in that regard. Have I dated black women? Yeah, absolutely. Dated a lot of them. I've dated Asian women? Yep. White women? Yep. Mexican women? Yep. Latino women? Hispanics? All that, yeah. I'm an equal opportunity penis slanger. I don't really care. But there are people who have been indoctrinated who are just simps. That's the only thing they can get. So they compete amongst themselves for a lot of that run through, dried up punani and put it up on a pedestal. I'm not like that. So when I show the girls that I like white girls, then all of a sudden it's weak because here's the news flash. They can never get a girl like that because they got too much ghetto in them. The ghetto can't. It's just like they're like, well, today my name's Harvey, and then man, my name's Juwan. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know, yeah. We over here getting these things. You know, there's just too much damn ghetto in their ass, and they love that ghetto. And once again, if you ghetto and you love that ghetto, love yourself, but understand there's levels to this shit. You're not going to get certain kind of girls being a ghetto thug ass motherfucker. You just ain't. I know it's like, yeah, she like this, but there's groups of women who do not have sex outside of their class. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how big your thing is. They are not going to mess with you outside of their class. You can't get them. All right, so. What's up, Melinda? NY Evolve. Hey, Glenn, the courses for purchase? No, courses are instant access. No one online ships a course to my knowledge unless that's something new. You sign up, you buy it, bam, you're in there, unless it's something I'm working on. Each sense, it's funny because the same people who say they don't worry about the money are the same people asking me for money. What's up, Miss Finance? What's up, Al Gordon? Lavore? Exactly, man. See, I'm not a racist. There are many black racists and there are many white racists who are just on this because let's get a little nerdy. You know how many cultures have died? Let's go to the Google machine. Let me have a little history lesson here. Make sure the number of cultures that are extinct. All right. Well, let's see. So we will go with this. Languages are dying. This is the nerdy stuff that I study and I don't really talk about. But in Kenya and Africa, there are many cultures. Now, this is just black folks with black folks. Their cultures are dying. Their languages are disappearing. The people that speak that type of dialect are going extinct. Yet these are still all black folks. Well, a lot of Chinese are going to Africa. But due to human nature and the way we are, there are just certain cultures that just die out. There are tribes that are no longer here. Let's see. Lost tribes. Let's get away from, let's just like, not Israel, because it's way more than 10. Good Lord. That's all right. How can I put this in here? People who went extinct. All right. Yeah, we'll get all Neanderthal. Every so often, there's just a group of people that disappear. I don't think that black folks are, we got Africa. Black folks are never going to go extinct. They're never going to die out. There's always going to be black folks. However, there are certain demographics that just are not going to make it. Like, I'm about to go ahead and say something that many of y'all would think that I'm crazy for saying. Currently, the so called gender war is over. And I'm going to tell you how you know this. Notice the number of super fine women who are making channels to combat feminists who's like, I'm not for feminism. I like the traditional thing. You know why these pretty, nice women who have no problem getting a man and making these channels? Because of all of the crap that's going on is impacting their ability to get high status men. When Superman, the guy that plays Superman, came out and said, he was thinking about going his own way, that is a signal. So these women are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like the Formula One girls that used to hold the cars up, and they got rid of them, and they're like, hey, we like what we do. You know why? Because they had access to high status males. Without that access, there's no way that these groups of women are going to mingle with these group of men. It was a pathway to a better life. And thanks to feminism and all this other crap, these pathways, these doors, these windows are sliding shut and these doors are closing. And the women who were benefiting from this are like, whoa, wait a minute, whoa, whoa. I didn't want this. And this is what they're doing. All right, So this is one of the things, because when I had the last channel, I started getting rumblings of that because, and I say this in love, seriously, just because I'm black doesn't mean that I think like you. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I live my life like you. Just because I'm black doesn't mean that I fuck like you. I have raised my standards, and I want you to do the same. I'm not ever going to say don't date black women. That's stupid. What I would say is expand your dating options. That's all I'm saying. That's what I've done. And I have a certain style that I like, and I'm sticking with it. And that's why I am not introducing my new channel to the manosphere. And that's why I'm not introducing my channel on here. Because I will get people who want me to be like them, or they want me to be a richer version of what they would be if they got money. Here's the thing. Go get money and be who you want to be. I don't agree with Killer Mike, but Killer Mike got money so he can live his life the way he wants to. Do the same thing. Zola, prior to colonization in 1492, archaeologists estimated there were anywhere from 10 million to 100 million indigenous tribes in North America, Canada, and South America. Only 500 tribes left. Yeah, this whole stuff, because these are shaming points. Like, if you get with a white woman, you're going to breed yourself out of existence. Not really. Izzy Tars. Hey, Glenn, a lot of props and respect for you, how you revered yourself for the reselling community. But one thing for sure, you always keep it real and one of the most honest guys on YouTube. I appreciate that. Yeah, because this is the thing. We all need to get money. Because this is another stupid thing that happens. Since you got money, and because I don't really care about this video, it's going to do what it's going to do. I'm going to put it to you like this, because there are many people who feel that once you get money, that you should become a mentor or teacher. It's like, you already got money. Why are you trying to make more money? I'm going to put it to you like this. You got pussy, right? You got some good pussy. Why are you trying to get more pussy? You should be good. You had it. You smelled it. You stuck your finger in it. You dipped your toe in it. Why are you trying to get more? Because it's good. So any fool that says, why are you trying to get more money when you are already rich, is just a complete and utter dumbass. And this is the stuff you see. I've had people come to me. It's like, hey, man, you already got money. You good. Why don't you help the people? Why don't you help the people, man? Let me get a swig of this. Let's talk about helping the people. I did. For 6 months, I gave my courses away for free to help people. What happened? I got fucked. I got, matter of fact, I can pull this up. I think I can. Yeah. Let me show y'all something. Let's see. I gotta open it up. All right. And it's going to be preview. I think it's going to be Finder. All right. Okay. Every day, I have a bunch of, I call it the Hustler Kung Fu Losers. These are all of the people who signed up for the free courses. Every time I send out an email, I get 20 or 30 of them. Take me off the list. Take me off the list. I'll stop sending me this stuff. And I had a few who were like disrespectful. And I came at them with a screenshot. And I actually said, fuck you, you weak motherfucker. He wasn't ready for that. And it's like, what you going to do? Who you going to tell? You going to tell your mama? You out here acting all big and bad in email. You just a worthless little small dick little punk. And I had to block him because he got very upset. But these are, no, every day. And I take a screenshot of each one because I want to remember what happened to me when I was trying to help people. The rules of business do not change, man. You need to put up some stuff that people are willing to pay for. Because if it's free, they're going to disregard it, they're not going to pay attention to it, and they're not going to respect it. It's just the reality of the situation. Just is. Quentin Jackson, my homeboy wants to be like me because I live on my own and date often, but he doesn't want to put in the work to be like me. No, Quentin. He doesn't want to do that. He don't want to do that work. I've come to this conclusion. I'm not going to put a number on it, but I would say most people do not want to put in the work to facilitate change and upward mobility in their life. Some people do, but most don't. Marvin Madness. Talk to this guy. He told me branding your business is different from making sales. I said you can't have one without the other. Am I wrong? Branding your business is different, but it's still. Well, let's put it this way. Let's say you have Pookie's Car Wash. You don't have a sign or nothing, and you just put up a sign, Car Wash. All right, you can make money without branding yourself. But let's say you go to LaShawn's Car Emporium, Wax and Shine, and then you have all your car wash people wearing T-shirts. You have a nice, clean location. Then you brand it yourself, and you'll make more money. So you can make money without branding yourself, but branding yourself will make you way more money. I know, man. You can help your people by making more money. Need to know. What's up there from Holland? Thank you, Torrance. J Mac, how you take a 100K cash hustle to a 100K company? Easy. First thing you do is you go out and you get yourself an LLC, holding company, then you get an operating company, then you give it a name, and then you start paying taxes, which for my cash money hustlers is the hardest part. That's real easy. Right. Do 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 do. See, anyone that has anything to say about the other channel under an assumed name with no picture of yourself, I'm just going to delete you. I ain't even going to talk to you because typically when someone like you're going down the street and you see a dog take a shit, do you talk about that? No, you don't. And I guarantee you, anyone that has anything to say about my selection of women, my choice of women, you couldn't get anything half as fine. You know why? When anytime someone comes at me with a disrespectful comment or something, and they have like an avatar that doesn't have their face, you done told me a lot about yourself. You don't think you cute enough to be on YouTube. Why are you hiding? You Izzy, you could teach someone to fish, but it's ultimately up to them to fish. Absolutely. Uh, Timothy, hey Glennon, what are your thoughts on the new YouTube and all of the changes? Seems like it's harder to make it as a smaller guy. Actually, it's easier. You just can't use hot topics like you used to. MGTOW, Red Pill, those channels are being demonetized. So the saucy trigger point topics, you can't do that. You can still make money on YouTube. I'm doing a new channel on YouTube right now in these current times. It's a great place to be. All right, Royston, appreciate it. Stack the flipper. I stopped helping people last year. Most of them too damn lazy to do anything for themselves, and they use words like "can I borrow" instead of "can I have," and they know damn well they're not paying you back. I know, Ben. I know, Ben. Essentially, when someone makes those kind of comments, they jealous. Because I have shown, because typically, let me put it this way. There are white people and there are black people who think simply because someone's white, the black folks who think someone's white, they're unattractive because they're white. They ain't never gonna be cute. And there are white people who think because someone's black, they'll never be attractive. Now, here's the real interesting part. Somewhere in the world, in another culture, there's someone that looks just like you. So if it's a skin color thing, then you go over here and you see like this person who looks just like Brad, but he's in the Maldives Islands. Does he now become ugly because he's dark? Of course not. Not at all. We just got all of these racists up here. Ben, they will never show their women because they don't have any women. They will not. They have this. This is one of the things. You notice that like most people who are in the dating, and I'm not in the dating coach sphere. I'm in a more of a get your life together mentor sphere. They never show any pictures of nothing. See, one of the reasons I can show a lot of pictures is I've done a lot of stuff. What's up, Joe Ponder? Good afternoon. I like what you said in your videos about putting the money in the bank. If you don't have any experience to do business, it hurts because it's true. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lead you down the path of losing your money. Once again, you could be brilliant, you could be smart, you could be a really hardworking person. But if you don't have any business experience, the chances of you losing your money are very good. I started this YouTube channel for $282, and I put years of sweat equity into it, which takes time. But once again, I started YouTube. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't have these cameras. I didn't have these mics. I was using a Somber Saudi CyberShot camera that we used to use to take eBay pictures. I used that for 2 years and was wondering, why do I have all these black bars on my videos? I didn't even know the difference between HD and standard definition. What about if I withdraw the money used to improve the house I'm renting? Well, you got to go to like a rental site and crunch the numbers and see if that's economically viable. Torrance, I don't have one butterface on there. Once again, this is why I put up there. I like the white girls. There's a group of black men. I don't care how bad she is, unless she ugly because they don't like white women, and that's their right. But they'll say this. But I guarantee you, if you go to their Facebook page, you're gonna see them with something that's not that cute. But they will never put her on. They will never put her on YouTube. They will never have their girl as a screensaver on their phone, like I do. They'll never have that. Essentially, this is one of the reasons that I am not going to link this channel to the manosphere, because I already know what's going to happen with that. Because right now, everybody should be coming together right now. But what's going on with Trump, the alt-right, the hoteps, everybody's like going off into their separate corners. So you're in your corner, you in your corner, you in your corner, you in your corner. Now, what does that do? That weakens the body politic. Everybody comes together, the body politic gets stronger. Now ask yourself, why is everybody being diverted into separation? This is what Brexit's about. I'll go ahead and say it. For many hundreds of years, white people have been getting away with murder. And now all of a sudden, they got to share the world with the rest of the world, and they don't like it. It's just that simple. That's what Brexit's about. That's what Make America Great's about. We don't want to share. We have used your resources. We've used your ancestors. Fine. We did it. We're sorry. Now go back to your country while we enjoy all of the products and the wealth that was created by that barbaric actions that our ancestors took upon yours. That's all it is. That's really what it is. It's just like, we don't want to share. I didn't own any slaves. So what if I benefited from it? That's okay. This is why you got to get some money. Because when you get money, you can have these conversations. You can say these things. You can piss them off. I got a whole bunch of folks who are Trump. I don't know why they're still my friends, because I give them that work. But that's what Trump's about. White people, like, let me go ahead and show y'all something. White in despair. All right. And I'm going to explain to you why this is happening. All right. All right. I predicted this. The forces driving middle-aged white people's deaths of despair. In 2015, when researchers Ann Case and Angus Deaton discovered that the death rates have been rising dramatically since 1999 among Middle-aged white Americans, they weren't sure why people were dying younger, reversing decades of longer life expectancy. Now, the husband and wife economists say they have a better understanding of what's calling these deaths of despair of drugs and alcohol. Now, why are they killing themselves? The white people we have today are not as strong and hardy as the white people of yesteryear. These are a gentler, kinder, weaker white people. Whereas the black people, pretty strong, pretty hardy. Hispanics, very strong, senor, very strong. Immigrants, very strong and hardy. So essentially, their aggressive and their killer genes most have been bred out. And they don't really know how to cope with this new world. Because essentially what's happening is as America becomes more fair, they lose prestige. They lose opportunity. It really started. And then also, Brad, 1960 Brad, he didn't have to compete with his woman. He didn't have to compete with the black man. He didn't have to compete with the Chinese man. It was his world. Brad got the job, and Brad married the best white woman he could. Fast forward to 2019, Brad's competing with his woman, the trans, the black man, the white man, the Asian man, and his dog. Brad does not know how to compete anymore. So Brad's taking the L by smoking that pipe or drinking too much because Brad does not know how to compete because for many, many years, Brad did not have to compete. So those competitive genes, they gone. There's some factions of them who still have those competitive genes, who still have those killer genes, and this is who you see running around in the hills of Iowa and Oregon. But it ain't just that many of them. And the trend is irreversible. That song, We Are the World, it's real now. We are the world. And the brown people, the yellow people, they ain't coming. They're here. Nah, man, here's the thing, Torrance J. You know how many tens and nines and eights are in the world? Very few. I would say you go to any city and like 4 to 3% of the women there will be tens. 4 to 3%. The average girl's a 4 or a 5. You get yourself a 7, you've done something. But once again, these people are lying, and they won't show you no pictures. And no, they're not. And also, I don't want any, man. There was this one chick I was dealing with who was a model. She was stupid as the day is long. Good pussy, though, but she was stupid. I know Ben, the bartender. Crib Junkie facts. White people are angry over it. Yeah, because they've had the world to themselves for so long, and they think that any level of fairness is somehow they're being robbed of some stuff that they never should have had to begin with. But, that's another thing. Joanne, don't answer anyone that's trying to talk you out of the subject here. Talking about females seems like a trap. Oh, no, he got blocked. Essentially, this is just another black man who's jealous of what I've accomplished, and he just wants to throw a little shade because that's all he can do. He can't, go out and start a business and compete with me on that level. No, we ain't going to do that. We're just going to talk stuff under an avatar. No, they can't. And this is why they're killing themselves. This is why I keep telling people there's not going to be a race war. If there was going to be a race war, it already would have happened. Most of them are not built for combat. Whereas that Mexican is built for combat. That Latin dude is built for combat. These immigrants, these Africans, these Nigerians, they're built for combat. Not the white man. Mindset being genetically inferior is playing out on a global stage of world history. I mean, what's going to happen is America's going to become very brown. And there ain't nothing they can do to stop it. Just ain't nothing they can do. M. Sway no longer just walking into a job and getting a job based on white being anymore. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. This happened to court. For those of you that know, I used to be a speeder, so I was always getting tickets. And through the process of getting tickets, I learned how to fight tickets. So one of my tactics was to ask for a delay. It's not called a delay, but there's a legal, or the German or something. So I would go up there and ask for that. And what I would do was do this for months. And then one day, the cop wouldn't show up, and I was like, I'm ready, and the cop wasn't there and dismissed. So I was in there, and I had this probably like, I was a year into this, right? Because it was a big ticket. And also, if I was also waiting because I had some points on my license, and all the points had fell off. So if I got the ticket, I wasn't going to lose my insurance. So I was cool. So I'm in there at the cab's reorder court. Now, if you've ever been here in the cab, they don't even let you take your cell phone in there. So I had to go back, put my cell phone in the car, and everyone else was grumpy. And then the judge, he was just a straight up asshole. There's this beautiful little white woman before me. Beautiful. Big titties, big white pretty teeth, long blonde hair, pert little ass. This judge ripped her shit to shreds. And I was sitting there like, I was shook. It's like, if he did that to her, what's he going to do to me? So she was unprepared. She knew what was doing this. She left out of there about $850 light after the tongue lashing. So I come up in there, Mr. Cameron, good day, Judge so-and-so. I've seen that you've reset your case a few times. Yes, I'm ready to proceed, Your Honor. And, at this point, because I'm treating him with a lot of respect, and I'm like, because most folks just going up there, they didn't even know how to talk to the judge. And I'm talking to him the way he wants to be talked to. And he's like, officer such and such, and there's like, he's no longer with the force. And the judge, he's like, okay, he ain't here. Dismissed. Have a good day, Mr. Cameron. Thank you, Your Honor. Boom, I'm out, right? And I'm sitting there like, this judge, white dude, just ripped a white woman apart, to shreds, and he let my black ass go. Things have changed, man. And they have. And you'll hear people like, no, they don't change. These people don't have the knowledge to exist in this system. That's what the problem is. They don't have the knowledge. That's what it is. Roger Marine Brad is fucked pretty much and not in the manner that he wants to be. Torrance, most women are just average. A lot of these women wear pounds of makeup just to be an 8. I would say most women are, and these are the cute ones, are 5 and 6s. 5 and 6s. That's most of them. There are very few 7, 8s, 9s, and 10s. But you will have some people on YouTube like, all I fuck is 10s. No, you don't. There ain't enough of them. Unless you marry one and that's all you, okay, fine. There ain't enough of them. It's like millionaires. And like there was this one guy, I was getting ready to tone him up on Facebook because he's always talking about wealth and all this other stuff. Yet he always talks about other people's money. And if you notice, there's a difference. I don't talk about other people's money. I talk about the shit that I have done or am currently doing. Note that. So we get up in there, and I'm about to light him up with something, and then someone else beats me to the punch because it's someone who went to school with him, and it's like, why you be talking all this stuff, man? You make good money, but you ain't rich. Boom, just like that. Because apparently some of his friends got tired of him because he worked on New York, and he did deals, but he was a service person of wealthy people. He wasn't wealthy. Very interesting. Yeah, I mean, it is DuckTales. It's just not going to happen. Because if these folks were going to start a race war, why are they killing themselves? This has been going on for a long time. Let's see. Dragon Scorpio. Muhammad Ali didn't start counting push-ups until they hurt because that's when they really count. Same thing with women. No struggle comes until you're dealing with 9, 10s of any race. Facts. Well, 8, not like let's put it this way. You ain't gonna catch a strong 8 unless she's older. These women are in such demand that you ain't gonna be able to holler at one in the. I mean, it's. I will say the struggles do begin because if like give you an idea. I was dating one, and every time we went someone where somebody would try to holler. This is because this is one of the things. Like if you're dating a woman that bad, people are constantly going to try to holler, or they're going to be super super nice to you. Like whenever I'm with someone like that, even my girl get a lot of attention and wait staff's nice because a beautiful woman enhances your status in society. But the thing is, a lot of them are trash, man. A lot of them are just trash. Roger Marie, in the end, we really need each other and we have a symbolic relationship. It may take a couple of years. Nah, it ain't gonna take a couple. Once this bitter, angry, racist baby boomer generation dies out, a lot of the problems are gonna stop right then and there. That's who put Trump in office. Let's be really clear. It was white people who voted for Trump in office. Older white people. Torrance, yep, I was in court one day. This pretty white woman got 2 days in jail for something light before a white judge. I'm telling you, and people don't believe this. They just don't. Things have changed, but see, the thing is, many people don't want to get out here into the world and participate. This is why you got to make money. See, when you start a business or something, you drastically improve the number of people you meet. And through meeting a lot of people, your experiences dramatically go up and your life just becomes richer. Joan, I am from Haiti and I've been told that I have accomplished a lot for someone who moved here in the 2000s. I don't see it, and yes, we're here trying to get it. Man, Haitians, West Indians, you know what waits for your ass on that island. It ain't nothing nice. I don't know. I don't care if you're on the Haiti side. I don't care if you're on the Dominican side. Most of those people are poor. You leave there, you come here, you go to nursing school, you living in a nice subdivision with manicured lawns, driving a luxury car, you close your door, you live in a safe neighborhood. But once again, these people don't have nothing to compare and contrast like you do, Joanne. Well, let's put it this way. Jesse Smollett. I haven't talked about him. What happened to him is what happens when you have money. O.J. Simpson. What happened to him is what happens when you have money. Notice those two are black. In this way, you have to be able to manipulate a system like the majority of savvy whites been able to do for years. Not majority. There's only been a few white people. See, this is the great trick. Many elite white people have convinced that white people, since you are white, you're better than that black man. You're better than the Mexican man. You're just better because you're white, right? Well, life has said, well, that's not true. And many of them are waking up and going like, I've been bamboozled. This white stuff ain't this white stuff ain't what they told me it was. It doesn't stop me from getting unemployed, being laid off. It doesn't stop me from my wife ganking me and taking like half my check. It doesn't stop me from losing my job. It doesn't stop me from being depressed. It doesn't stop me from this is some bullshit. It ain't what they told me it was. And a lot of them are waking up, and that's why they're angry. I'm a businessman and I make money. T. Anthony. Facts. Those be facts. I know, man. A lot of them are. They just. Ooh, I don't like them, man. I can't stand a dumb chick. I don't care how cute she is. Roger, respect got me out of a lot of tickets for police. I play Mr. Roger for cops, and they eat it up and treat me well. What's up, Wayne Johnson? George Soros. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know about Jesse. Okay. All right. Let me put it to you this way. And I haven't talked about certain things for a reason. Jesse, I don't care if they drop the charges, and then the FBI is going to look at it because Trump's told them to. Ain't shit's going to happen to Jesse. Ain't shit's going to happen to Jesse. Torrance, most white people are poor. Yes, they are. Nope, Roger, you can't. The FBI right now is Trump's puppet. Torrance, most rich white people don't even hang with poor white people just because they white. My new neighbors over here, right? They moved in, nice couple. They pay cash for their house. When I meet people around here, because see, there's an automatic, oh, they live in the neighborhood, they got to be making some cash. They got to be at a certain level. I meet these folks around here, ain't nothing but love. Because I live in the neighborhood. They know that I got to be doing something to live here. You can't, and there's not a lot of rental property around here either. So they automatically know that you are legit because you live here. And I have heard things about like who used to live in that house. They were going through a divorce, and the house needs major work because the people paid cash and they got a killer deal. They like because they were asking for something, and I saw what they asked for. I was like, they ain't gonna get that. And I didn't even know the extent of the damage to the house because the floors are trash. All floors got to be refinished. A lot of stuff's got to be done. Um, and they were just as cool as they can be. And we started talking. They own the business. I own the business. We already halfway friends. I know. LaFleur Lee, famous words of the late Dick Gregory. White is an attitude, not a color. If you don't have means in the bank, you don't have white privilege. I found this out years ago. LaVore, if I had a T-shirt, I'd throw it at you. I would throw it at you because remember when I told you about how I was competing with Bobby, a white racist? I was out here in the real world competing with a racist economically. It don't get no more real than that. And many people are like, oh, that's a nice story, but they ain't really listen. I'm out here competing with white people and I'm kicking ass. And this is why I'm like, they ain't so tough. I've been lied to. They ain't nothing like the zombies. One on one, they ain't nothing. You know, in the crowd, okay, they can get a little rowdy. But no, because their genes, those aggressive genes have been bred out of them. They are not the white people of old. They're just not. Donis. Not only that, but the content creators in the U are going to lose. Yeah, I've heard about that because one of the things that I've always done is I use only my content because I got hit with that from some storage war stores, and I was like, fine, I'm just not going to use anyone's ever content on this channel, and I am so glad of that. Barfield, speaking truth, but people look into beacons, rebellions on the white race in America, and most Caucasian people on the planet don't call themselves white. Well, this is a very interesting thing. At one point, it was super cool to be white. And Hispanics, white Hispanics, Cubans, they were white people. But now, it's like, oh, no, I'm not white, I'm Cuban. No, I'm Chilean. Because now they're like, oh, this white thing ain't what it used to be. And that's a very, very good point. Josh Bart, the guy's chasing Big Booty Betty, but doesn't want to compete with Bobby because money doesn't matter. Man, I think, I just had a moment here because that's one of the things that woke me up. Fighting with Bobby, Sam Yang, other people. But those two, we used to go at it for months. And I won. And this is why I have this attitude, because a lot of folks out here, and a friend of mine said, they don't want to end white supremacy. They just want a better place in it. But it don't really exist. White supremacy exists on the billionaire level, or someone with 500 million. That's where it exists. It don't exist on Brad, married to Becky, living across the street from you. It doesn't exist there. Oh, excuse me. Brolicum, I learned on the job, white people are not aggressive. They use tricks to trap you and make you fall in and beat you that way. Absolutely. And this is why I've never had that problem when I had a job. Once you learn the game, because the thing is, the game doesn't have a color. The game only cares who practices the game as well as they can. Adonis, Asia is on that color thing. They like to be light skinned in this way. Average T level of a man is 30% less than it was 20 years ago. Now, that's environmental. For that to be that widespread, that's this BHP stuff and plastic. And this is one, again, is why I eat the diet I eat. This is why I work out. This is why I do deadlifts. This is why I do squats. Lamar Dasher, thank you, brother. I made 24K in one day with credit lines to 5 chunks. Account checking system set up at 2 bigs. Please take this information and apply it now. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Congratulations. I'm gonna disagree with you, Bearfield, because see, this is these little word games, and I'm gonna say it like this, and we're not gonna keep going back and forth. How not being racist puts money in your pocket. See, this is one of the reasons that I refuse to be part of the Hotep community. I refuse to go too deep in the black manosphere. There's too much conversations on bullshit like that. If you're a black person who thinks white people are fucked up because they're white, it's racist, it's bigoted, it's prejudice. This whole thing of, well, they can't, well, I'm black, I can't be prejudiced, but I can think all these fucked up things about white people. Just let that shit go. That's a bullshit conversation, because that conversation does not put any money in the black people's pocket who have it, and I'm done with it. Grass-fed meats. See, this is one of the things you'll learn. In all of these trendy neighborhoods, there's what's these called farm-to-table restaurants, where there's a farm locally that they ship the ingredients straight to the restaurant. There's this place called Buttermilk up in Buckhead. I've been eating there for years. And I can tell you that when you start eating better food, you will notice it and feel it. So that's it. Yeah, we went way long. I just had to get that off my chest, because that whole, we ain't trying to make money, we comfortable being broke. What kind of bullshit is that? What? It just blew my mind. Now I feel much better because I've expressed myself. And this video, it probably will get flagged. Probably get flagged. But for those of you who are still here, if you need any help, go below the video. Everything's there. Just look around, see what you need. And I'll just do this later for the framework, because today is Thursday. So new training will be happening Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then next Tuesday, we will have another webinar. So all links are below. So that I will see you people later.